Hey guys, Gaming Weekly here, and welcome back to what has been a little while expected Powerwash sim with this guy.
Cat. It's Cat with 9 mil again. I'm back.
At this point, we just do duo content.
Pretty much. We don't do much else. Okay, so for you, it's like what? It's like 7:30 for you, and it's 2:30
It's early.
me
Yep,
at
it's
night.
early in the
It's
morning.
2:30. It's 2:30 in the morning for me, and it's 7 a.m. for him. So we're up a little bit early today.
So, Cat, I have finished cleaning already.
Because the game came out.
Pizza time. No, my pizza.
Yeah, this game fully came out. It's got achievements and everything now, and apparently there's like a new aim mode. So instead of like moving your head, you can like move the power washer around. It's really weird though. I don't know if I like that. But hey, I'm glad that the game's fully out. That's really cool. Just some random game that like you wouldn't think anyone would like
Why
really
is my
care
tab
about,
my
and
tab button just
it's just
doesn't want to
amazing.
work?
Just don't suck. Easy.
No, is your tab working?
Yeah, mine's working just fine.
Mine isn't.
Something wrong with your keyboard, maybe?
No, because I can alt tab.
It's weird. Okay.
Just the game being weird. Man, let me see if it's making my controls.
So, Brandon, we recorded E2E episode 3 like yesterday.
Yes.
When are you gonna upload episode 2?
What episode?
Oh my lord, the second episode?
I need to.
Yeah, because I already uploaded it. I've just got it in draft. It's not published yet, and it's been waiting, man. Come on.
Okay, now it's working. I don't know why it wasn't working. It was already binded to tab, but I rebinded it and it seems to work now.
Weird. Okay. Maybe the game like automatically rebound it for you for some reason.
Yeah,
That's
but that's the
weird.
thing, it's saying it was bound as tab.
Man, I don't know. It's probably just a bug. Just take it
It's
and get
not
out.
a bug, it's a feature. Bethesda.
It's a Bethesda COD. I played Fallout New Vegas. I was playing it for a good little while. I never actually beat it, but
Sweet.
it's not as bad as they make it sound, but it's definitely not the perfect game. It's definitely got bugs. The game crashed a lot of times too, mainly when I would be like going through loading zones.
Yeah,
That
loading
looked
just tends to be
that looked
problematic.
really weird. That looked really weird. The
So
way
you
that you
think
like washed it
so
off.
you know how I said it said 3%? I like how
Yeah,
it's now saying it only has 2%.
yeah. Now that we've cleaned it, well, here's the thing. Okay, they keep going in and they change the way that the game like counts what
Yeah,
segments have
see, I
been
was thinking
cleaned.
that.
Like, you know that old cottage house that like had those bank robbers. I
Yeah,
played that map
Hansel and
on
Gretel,
my
yeah.
own. Yeah, I played that map on my own fairly recently, and the like roof is a lot more segmented, which is kind of cool.
Okay, not too bad then. There's dirt on the spotlight.
That's a good
Where is
example right
our
there.
lad? We don't have a ladder?
Oh no, you definitely have a ladder somewhere. Maybe check around back. This is a big
Oh,
building.
that's
My
cool.
mouse is stuck.
Have you seen
The
round?
ladder is
Have you
over.
seen round back?
Brandon, the ladder is in front. And
That's
yeah, I've seen very little in the back. I haven't actually gone back there yet. I'm gonna clean back there. Oh, Jesus. You're just here with this thing? I guess I'll clean this drill tower.
Who needs a ladder?
Yeah, who needs it? Not us, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, like you got the practice thing out the back. What is
Yeah,
this? This is metal.
it's called the drill tower.
Um,
It's a cool name. There's some rust on this
I
railing. I'm
forgot
gonna clean
how I
that.
play this game.
Bruh.
Cleaning liquids, metal.
You don't need that.
I want it because it makes life easier.
God, I like turned back to like look at you and the roof is just terrible.
Did you go up the practice thing?
Yeah, I'm on top of it like already. I was like, I'm just gonna climb up top of it right now. This rust is gonna suck to clean off.
Yeah, we'll use the like it. So I want to start using the actual cleaning fluids.
Well, you can, but I don't think I can.
If I buy it, you can use it.
Can we at least get the short extender?
Yeah. What gun are you using?
The Prime Vista 3000?
You should be able to use the Urban X.
But the 3000 is better. This is a heavy power
Is it?
washer, and the Urban is just a medium power.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm blind.
Yes, yes, you are.
I have $43. Let me just see if I can buy it.
You only? Geez, okay. I don't think so. But we'll just have to get that money. Money.
What is it? You on Prime Vista? What is it? 3,000? You said?
It's the bigger number, but it's not the Pro. Yeah, it's for
200.
the
Oof. Yeah,
yeah.
no,
Well,
that ain't happening.
we'll just have to save up for it then, I guess. Dude, this rust is
Yeah,
really on there.
it doesn't
This rust
surprise
is
me.
really on this railing. God. So what are you cleaning?
I'm just cleaning around the front. Because, like, the metal
Oh,
doors
okay.
and all
I
that.
was gonna say, I was gonna say because I can very clearly hear you cleaning, and I'm like, where is this man's at? Is he under the tower, like cleaning the bottom? That's my job. It's one thing they might need to fix, but I'm not gonna exactly make a big stink about that. It's just something that's really small, so I don't really care.
Yeah, you're saying about the audio now, and I can't hear my pressure washer. Where's my audio?
God, it's this man.
Like, all my
Ooh,
setting, like, all my graphics and what, not my graphics, my audio and that just seems to be down, and I'm like, what?
imagine. But yeah, like I can hear you power washing, and it really sounds like you're like right at the bottom of the tower cleaning. It's interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm around the front.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Indeed it is.
Not interesting enough for me. So when are we gonna record episode 4 of E2E?
I don't
Or
know, I'm enjoying
is
E2E,
there
so I
a...
kind of want to do more.
Yeah, I am also enjoying it.
It's weird saying that, considering it was a ball lake last time we played it.
Well, I think it's because this time we're taking it like a lot slower. We're not like on the pack literally 24/7.
Yeah, that's true. We did play it a lot.
Yeah, we played it probably way too much.
I feel bad for Vin. Vin just never knew what to do.
Yeah, now we don't play with Ben anymore. That's saddening.
We do, it's just not as often.
No, we just don't. It's saddening.
Oh, you don't. I play with Vin now and then.
I'm insulted.
Good.
No.
You should be insulted.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings?
Wall base cleared. Huh? Oh, that's just you. I'm like,
Yeah,
huh? I didn't clean nothing.
cat, we're in a multiplayer game.
Bro, look, okay, I don't do a lot of multiplayer, okay,
Plays
of this
Minecraft
game.
and doesn't do multiplayer? Imagine.
Bro, the last multiplayer on Minecraft that I did was like Hypixel Skyblock,
When did you last
or like
touch that? Because I
one
know
of
you were
the
doing your
SMGs.
Iron Man.
Man, I haven't touched that in a little while because neither of us want to do dungeons.
It's just, like, after you've done it once, you've done it 100 times.
Dude, I get it. I don't want to do dungeons either.
It's a ball ache at this point.
Dude, I had to kill Bonzo 150
And
times.
then I
I
just bought the
know.
stuff.
I hate you. When you bought something better, too. And it's like, no, I had to grind my stuff.
Yeah, I got the fell sword. So worth it though.
Bro.
Why did that just go?
But yeah, Powerwash is an enjoyable game.
Yeah. Why am I getting messages?
I don't know. You work for a power washing company that's like kind of popular. You get texts.
No, like, I mean, real life, message.
Oh, is there another person that's also awake at 7 a.m.?
So, my therapist messaged me, which is fair enough.
Bro, what are you awake at 7 a.m. for?
My therapists make good money.
Oh yeah,
Hella
true.
good.
I don't suppose I can have that giant tower thing, could I?
Ooh, you asked nicely, so I guess I can spare
Good, because I already took it.
it. Oh. I turn around and it's gone. You cleaning up the bit out back, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm trying to clean that drill tower right now, and it's gonna take me a little bit because I don't have the extensions. It's a little bit harder because of that, but I just had
Yeah.
to get some more money. That's okay.
Ah, not too bad. No, someone I know was just saying about going out on a bike ride at 4:30, and I'm like, I might be available. Motorbike. But the
Bruh.
issue is, it's going to get to like 40 degrees today.
Yeah,
And I don't want to really risk putting my bike under too much heat.
and God forbid you leave that thing out in the heat. Jeez.
Dude, I cover it over, but I'm worried my cover's going to melt on it at some point.
Jeez. Yeah, it's like really hot in the UK.
Yeah, I don't know what, like, global warming, obviously. But, dude, it's mad how hot it is.
Really is. And like, we'll complain about it being hot in like North Carolina, and it's like, man, I guess I'm happy to not be in the UK.
Currently. If it was for a holiday, you wouldn't be complaining.
I don't know. I would be. I'm not one to go out on a lot of holidays.
Neither am I. What?
The last
Oh,
holiday,
that's annoying.
besides, I don't know. Mom wants to go to Argentina, and I'm like, I don't know how viable is that for me, because like, I'm a diabetic. If I can't get my medicine, I'm in for a bad time.
Just stay home.
I don't know. I really want to go, but at the same time, it's like kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, I mean,
Sucks.
stock up on meds before you go.
That's kind of what we're doing, but the problem is, it's not like you can just go in and be like, can I have like a ton of meds? Like, no, you
I'm
can't
going
have that.
abroad.
No one asked you. You're not going. Like, okay, because here's the problem. They only want to give you so much, like, per month. So you go in once a month and get it. Now, over time, you do kind of build it up, but it's still not, like, a whole lot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's not, like, everything.
And the reason why they don't just want you to come in there is because the insurance covers it. They don't want you to have too much. Because it's like pretty much for free. So it's like, yeah, no, you can't have that for free, you retard. What do you expect?
Hmm.
That's
Hard
why
one.
I'm a bit worried because like Argentina, no dissing Argentina, but it's kind of more of like a second or third world country. It's not exactly like America. So
Cat,
I don't know. I don't know how easily I'd be able to get access to
we're the
the
third
insulin.
planet from the sun. Every country is a third world country.
I hate you.
It was worth it.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Oh man, come on.
Um, what I want to do actually, myself, for travel, I want to save up a bit of money and then go Thailand. Because
Yeah,
it's quite cheap to go there.
yeah, I don't know anything about Thailand other than it's like an Asian country. That's about it, really.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
the
much
same for me, is
it.
all I know.
You would need, or you had better learn some Taiwanese or whatever language they use. I think
Yeah,
they have their own.
I don't quite know what language they do use, actually, now you say about that.
I think it's either Chinese or maybe like their own independent. I don't know.
So you say this, I'll learn Chinese now. Go there and they'll all speak something else.
You might want to look before you do much of anything. Because
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah,
look
no,
it up,
obviously,
you'll
yeah.
end up screwing yourself.
I mean, I can't go anywhere anyways, because, I'm not COVID jabbed. And until they remove the restrictions on travel with COVID, I can't go out of the country.
Yeah, I'm not either. So yeah,
Why are you
I
messaging
get it.
me? Hey,
At 7 a.m.
dude, literally, I'm just getting text.
From who? Your therapist?
No, this is some guy, the guy who wants to go on a bike ride.
Oh, bro, go back to bed, Lamau. Not everyone is as proactive as you, buddy. Come on. Some of us are up playing Powerwash Sim.
We are even more proactive than them.
Lamau.
We are
Let's
cleaning
go.
into the early hours of the morning.
Poggers. That was not clean.
Yikes. Ow. I just scratched
I
my
went
nose wrong and it
to,
clicked.
ouch.
Yep.
But yeah, I went to Logan's graduation party. That was pretty poggers.
How'd that go?
That was alright. His mother made him write a speech. She actually made his brothers and his sister write a speech too, which I'm like, oh god.
Did they read them?
Well, yeah, but like in the end, you have 4 children and 2 adults that
Reading
all
a
have
speech.
speeches, all
Yikes.
of them, and it's like, oh my god, why would you make your kids do that?
So what, you left for the second speech? I
No, I stuck around.
was gonna say, you were only there for a couple of hours.
Well, it's not like we were there for until the end of time. The speeches were kind of short. I mean, it's not like a lot of people like talking a lot in front of people. So
I mean, you're pretty good at doing a lot of talking.
Yeah, because I'm forced to in my entire cruel, pathetic life.
Wicked and Joe made me chuckle the other day, actually, when I popped into the VC. They're like,
Yeah,
Cat loves to talk. How'd you shut him up? And
I'm
I'm just there like, I don't know.
I'm I'm insulted now. I'm sad.
No, like they meant it in like a jokey way, but it just made me chuckle.
I'm sad now.
It's because you missed me,
I
buddy,
feel
because I was gone
insulted.
for 3 months. I more or less was gone for 3 months.
Uh,
I'm just doing the garage, however you want to say it. You
I
American?
just say garage. I don't
Garage.
care. I'm not exactly one that's going to like scream if you call it like uh, a torch instead of a flashlight. I don't care.
Cat,
You
guess
don't
what?
use y'all in like every third sentence. I don't care.
I am
What?
renaming the garage the Automobile Storage Mobile.
Let's go. Official name. Let's go.
Official
We're
name
gaming
changed on
now.
Wikipedia.
The John Wikipedia. What?
On
I
Wikipedia.
was so confused for a second. Like, oh
John Wikipedia.
man, they probably the Wikipedia for or that like. I mean, you know that there's going to be like a Wikipedia for it, or like a it's probably has its like own wiki. I
Ah,
would
probably.
not be surprised if no, it definitely does. If Stranger Things will have its own like fandom wiki, John Wick has to. It's like guaranteed.
I need to see the second season of that now.
You haven't even
I've,
seen the second season, dude. The fourth one like just dropped like last month. Come
dude,
on,
I've only just finished the first one.
it's a good show. I'm gonna have to rewatch the first three because I don't really remember a lot.
I've heard that the second one sucks.
It doesn't suck. The second one was okay.
Well, not suck. I've heard it was the worst one.
I mean, yeah, like out of the three, I guess it was probably the most mid, but like they were all good, so it's not like it really means a lot. That was not clean. I cleaned the back side of the building, and both sides and the front and the inside are still filthy.
Oh, that would be kind
Jesus.
of cool. I'd like to see that. I'd like to
What?
see them add maps in the future where you have to clean inside.
Yeah, like the inside of a building.
Yeah, I'd like that. Like an office building or something like that.
From what I've heard, there's like a subway station that you had to clean the inside of. I don't know.
I have an idea for a game similar to this.
Okay.
Pest control.
Pest control.
You're
That's just
given a
called kill.
flamethrower to get rid of ants.
Brandon, that's just kill it with fire at that point.
Oh.
And that game was fire. Jesus, I loved playing that game.
Yeah, I never
It was.
completed it. I think I got stuck on a level because something bugged out.
Uh,
And I'd killed
I
all the ants and I wasn't going back to re-kill just one ant.
I did complete it. I didn't get all the achievements and like all the stuff though, because there's like a secret code that you have to crack, and you had to go back to like every level. And at that point, I was just too lazy. It was like it was late in the night, and at that point, I just hadn't came back. I need to go finish Hard Space.
Yeah, I need
I
to
have
go
yet.
continue that.
I have
Hey,
yet to
how's
finish
Tricks?
that.
Still loving spraying your jet around. I don't know who Tricks
Sure.
is. Narrowly
Does it
missed out on
really
another
matter?
RV today. This thing was uglier than a chihuahua chewing a wasp. But it would have been my little wasp chewing choo choo.
Bro, what? Bro, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so confused.
You know the in-game texts?
Yeah,
That that was one of them.
I know it's a text, but it's like, what in the,
Do
bro?
you
What
see
are
them
you
now?
on? No, no, I don't see them. But like, I figured that it would be the in-game text. Like, what else is it going to be?
Yeah, true.
I don't suppose you can buy that extender yet, can you? Because this is kind of like
I might be able
miserable.
to now. We're at 187.
Wasn't it like 200?
Yeah, but I need. Oh no, I literally have 187 to my name. I had no money at all.
Bruh.
We need to like get a few more things for me to be able to buy it.
That sucks. I'll just have to keep cleaning this tower then, I guess. Oh well.
Here, let me. If I clean this window, the window could be a bit.
A
Clean the
quarter. You got
door.
a quarter. You got a quarter, Brandon. Oh my god. A quarter. Man, they don't want to pay you jack. Oh god.
No one ever wants to pay me.
I guess.
Just me here. I can't climb the ladder. Ah. Oh, the fire exit. If I clean this up, that should work.
When the fire station has a fire exit, the fire is chasing after them.
Yeah,
Run!
that's when things are concerning.
Lamau.
But yeah, it's what it
Okay.
is.
It is what it is.
Pressure washing with my hose.
Okay. So where's
Yeah.
Millie?
Huh?
Oh?
Oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Can you? Ah, you can jump and sprint. Cat. Hardcore parkour.
Yeah.
Holy hell. Look at this. Look to your right.
Bruh.
Hardcore parkour.
I mean, it's not that hard.
No, I did like a super jump the first time.
Okay.
And I
I've
didn't get it the
I've
second
been
time.
able to do it. I've done a few of those. Actually, it's not that bad. I
So
think I have
you know
anyway.
how I like Overwatch quite a bit?
Yeah, because you keep
So,
talking about it.
dude, you should try the new one that's coming out. It's meant to be free.
If it's free, I'll give it a go. But
Or,
I
well,
don't know. It's
they're
not my kind
saying
of
it's
game.
free. Well, it's getting a
I don't
PvP
think
mode. It's getting
anyway.
a PvE mode in 2023, and I kind of want to play that with someone if it's multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I'd be down for the PVE one, but
You're not
I
into
don't know.
PvP massively.
Overwatch, I just don't like the Overwatch style of game where like you pick like an operator from like Rainbow Six Siege. Like
Yeah,
that's
see, I
kind of
understand that. Like, I think the good thing with Overwatch is you can change who you play as mid-round.
well, yeah, but I would rather it be like CS:GO, where like if you want, you can pick in like an AK or instead of like a shotgun or something. Instead, you have to pick like an entire different character.
There you go, short, stubby nozzle. Should be short extensions unlocked.
Thank God, finally. Immediately finished cleaning a part of the wall. Jeez.
Yeah, doing the cladding definitely got the last bit off for it. And I just went onto this little bit of roof here. Oh, that's the wrong
This is
button.
gonna be so much easier. Where's that ladder?
The ladder's around front. I used it to
Wait
get
a
up on the
minute,
roof.
Brandon.
Yeah?
Brandon. Just look over here, dude. There's a gnome peeking out from behind this building.
Wait, what?
Up on the roof. Look. Over here. I'm not on the tower. I'm out front, in front of the van.
Oh yeah. Shoot the gnome.
Dummy.
Shoot the gnome. Did you get an achievement?
No.
Oh. Don't you mean gnome?
I hate you.
You've been gnomed!
You can't put the ladder on this big building back here. I guess I'll have to just use this stupid thing.
We've already done 26% of the map, which feels really
Maybe we can
untrue.
clean. Maybe we can clean like a smaller map if we have enough time.
Yeah, I don't know how we would. Oh, hang on, did I even hit record? I did hit record.
Did I even hit record after he's cleaned 26% of the map? Actual brain.
I always forget to check before.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I used to be paranoid like that, and I check it once just to make sure, like before I get too far in. Nah, like I check it once when I start, and I'm like, okay.
See, that's why I don't mind Minecraft for it, because my Minecraft I have it windowed, so it shows me the little recording light.
Yeah, I try to keep it in borderless because well, yeah, it takes up the whole screen. Yeah, no, I prefer a windowed Minecraft. It's just that I don't want the video to have like those black borders.
You can actually so OBS you can fill up. You can actually fill it to fit it all.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to be like Ifu where he like has his Fortnite like really stretched out or something, so it looks like really janky. Like ew, disgusting.
I haven't heard his name in a while.
Man, well, it's like the only person I can think of that has like a similar gaming setup. It's like his monitor is too wide or something, so he has to like stretch it out.
I'd like having a double monitor. But I think I'd probably just have one for like stuff like Twitch and that, because I'd like to like streaming sort of setup.
Oh, I would definitely use like a second monitor. I just don't really have one.
So
I don't have space to like actually put it.
Cat, how does the fire exit look?
I wouldn't know because I can't really see it very well.
This
I'm
thing
in a
here.
very. Oh, that's a fire exit?
Yeah, that little bit is the fire exit onto the roof.
Yeah, okay, I'll have to take your word for it. That's really dumb.
There is a door on it.
It just doesn't look like what I would call a fire exit.
Or should there not be a fire exit on the bot? What? Yeah, hang on. So this is what amazed me. Like, wouldn't you expect a fireplace thing, fire station? That's the word I'm looking for. To have like multiple fire exits on it.
No. It's not like they're going. It's not like they just store flamethrowers or like a bunch of like gas in there or something. It's just like they spit water on stuff. They don't need more than one.
Yeah, no, I know, but still, you would have thought, oh, they might have a second one.
Man, I don't know. That just doesn't look like a fire exit to me. I guess it's because I'm used to seeing in like movies and stuff. You have the ladder that goes down the like apartment.
Yeah, the standard sort of thing. Yeah, I know what you're on about.
And it always falls apart. And there's the dramatic scene where they're stuck on the fire escape because it fell apart. Like,
yeah,
wow, yeah,
I hate movies that do that. See, that's the issue nowadays. Is movies are just all so repetitive.
They're all the same.
Like, It's hard to make anything unique now.
I saw one Reddit post. It was like, how is everyone not sick of superhero movies? And I'm like, that's not a bad question.
So I think we're getting to that point where we kind of are and aren't.
Yeah. I don't really even bother watching them anymore.
I can understand Marvel. Marvel will continue.
Oh yeah, no. Marvel is definitely not going anywhere unless they release Morbius a few more times.
Yeah. So, have you heard what they're on about using Morbius for?
No, I don't dude, I don't keep up with Marvel.
Dude, so the end credits to Morbius 4 basically just confirm the Sinister Six for Spider-Man.
I don't know what those characters even are. Okay, I'm just going to be honest.
Basically his 6 villains, like Doc Ock and whatnot.
Oh. $1.25.
There is another door.
So, like, you just look at the front of the building and then, like, the inside and, like, dude, the front and the inside are just a nightmare, but the rest looks just fine. And I find that hilarious.
Yeah.
It's Morbin time.
No.
No, you really opposed to Morbid time.
I've just had enough of the meme. It's been going on too long.
I don't blame you.
Like, yes, memes can be funny. Don't overdo it.
Don't say it's Morbid time a million times. Now, memes like that, it's like Orbin or whatever it was. Orbius, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that one I don't mind, because that's one I haven't seen much of.
That one's funny.
Yeah, that one's alright.
Because it's, like, unexpected, but the other one is, like the actual, like, Morbin time, I mean, it's like,
I struggle with ladders.
You struggle with a lot of things.
Yeah.
You struggle with a lot of things. Nah, we get it, bro.
Let me get rid of my my ladder. Can I just drop the ladder? Nope.
Do not tell me you can just drop them. That'd be amazing.
It would be very useful.
I don't know about useful, but it would be funny. You're in my tower? You little wank.
You're gonna have to clean inside of it as well. Oof.
Wow, really? That's crazy, bro. I didn't know after mentioning it 18 times. SMH.
Well, I didn't think buildings had insides on this game.
They usually don't.
So that's why I was like, huh?
Today is like the exception.
Wait. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. So the money shows at the top. Isn't how much we've earned on the mission anymore. It's your bank balance.
Bruh, it was always your bank balance.
No.
Yeah.
No.
My balls.
In your jaws.
Now we're getting demonetized. Like it matters.
We don't get monetization yet.
Lamau, get dunked on YouTube.
Time to email Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends, the worst game to ever exist.
You say that jokingly, right? Because what if you got offered a sponsorship by them?
I'm not taking it. It's Raid Shadow Legends. I don't care. Who am I kidding? Of course I'm taking it. I don't care.
We need the clout.
Money. Dude, I don't care about clout. It's money. I need money. If I was to even consider keep going.
Yeah, true. Like, I'd like to make this into, like, a full-time thing where I can do it and upload a video every couple of days.
where I can just endlessly torment you until the end of time.
The funny thing is, that would possibly happen.
It's to me and you in forever playing Minecraft, Lamel.
Finally gets a PC strong enough to handle a single-player game.
Lamel.
I don't want to play with you anymore. The Toy Story thing.
I don't want to play with you.
When Woody tears his arm. Oh. Toy Story 5 one.
Jesus, man, it took them like a decade to make Toy Story 4. I wouldn't
Yeah, dude,
expect
they wouldn't make a
anything.
Toy Story 5. They ended Toy Story with 4.
And I'm just going to be honest. I don't really like what they did with the characters.
Yeah, I was kind of sad
Like,
of how they ended it.
From what I understand, they tried to make Woody gay, which is fine. You can be gay.
It was either
We're
Woody or
not going to
Buzz. I
start
can't
that.
remember. It was one of them.
It was one of the two, but like, you can be gay. I don't care, but don't make an
But
already established character with lore.
Have you heard the Lightyear movie?
Yeah, the one that I heard was terrible.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I know I think it got banned in China, actually.
Why? Because they had like a couple girls kissing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Literally that. I'm pretty sure that was literally it.
Lamel, they're just mauled in.
Watto, is this the water jet people? I'm having a frightful time with the ordinary. Any chance you could give it a quick whiz? What? I can't help notice that your ad says Powerwash. You do realize that involves hot water. You should change the wording on your ad to pressure wash. Unless you're planning an upgrade soon.
I mean, it looks like the water steams to me, so I mean...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like...
Mauled?
A bit weird. Mold?
No, mauled.
Oh, mole. Okay. Mole.
Like mauled a seethe cope. You know that?
Yeah,
Come on.
I just completely misheard what you said the first time, that's all.
He's mauling.
See, I don't know how I feel about that, other, like, aiming thing. I'm giving it a try at the minute.
Yeah, I tried it and was like, ew, what is this? Like, I have no intention of even touching it. It's just not for me.
It just feels weird, because the way it's like, it'll turn your head the direction you're rotating the camera.
No, it doesn't turn your head. It turns the gun.
No, but
weird.
if you... But if you continuously go to the right, it'll start turning your head.
God, oh, Lord, it's like trying to play, like,
VR, but not VR.
No, it's like trying to play those old arcade machine games, like Typing of the Dead or whatever, where you're in those booths and like, you know what I mean, where like awkwardly moves the camera to like a new set of monsters or whatever.
Yeah, no, I know. Like the old arcade games.
Yeah.
I've also just started using soap on everything, and it's a lot easier.
Imagine.
Well, I mean, I've got the front mostly done.
Apparently, the top floor isn't done.
Yeah, I need to get back. I need to probably get back on the roof.
Oh, I see. Huh?
I need to go back on the roof because I didn't finish cleaning the roof.
I'm at my top floor, but it included the stairs that were leading down, so I was like, oh, okay.
Ah, okay, that's not too bad then.
I'll just clean. No, it's not at all. I just had to clean these off real quick. Baby easy mode.
Using the soap is a lot nicer.
No, I'm sure. I'm just not going to.
Doesn't want an easy life.
I just don't want to waste my money.
I mean, you're not. You will have the stuff because I've already bought it.
Oh.
but it's still probably worth me just using the nozzle. I don't know, is that? I don't
I've
know.
been watching someone play Stardew Valley recently, and it's
Yeah,
been
you were
pretty
saying
cool.
about that, the VODs earlier.
Yeah, it's like a couple hundred hours worth of VODs, and it's literally like this guy trying to get perfection in Stardew Valley while spending like as little money as possible.
Oh, little money. You said little time. I
So
was like, oh.
whoops. So he has like the crappiest backpack and the crappiest tools, and I feel so bad for him
Oof.
because like it takes him forever to do anything. He's going to have to catch every fish with the crappiest fishing pole, which is enough of a chore on its own. Like, oh my god. Catching those legendary fish is really hard, even with like the best pole. So it's like, oh man, good
Dude's gonna
luck.
spend one entire VOD just fishing.
Well, he has actually spent multiple VODs where he will take like several days and just fish for most of the day.
Jeez.
The problem with fishing in that game is that the fish have to be caught in like a specific season. So, for example, the like walleye, I think you can only catch that in fall or something, and then like you can only catch these certain fish in certain locations at certain times of day and certain weather, etc.
Mate, that's a ball ache.
Yeah, and then there's the legendary fish, which are even more specific to where you can catch them. And if you miss them for that season, you're gonna have to wait an entire year to try again.
Jeez.
Yeah, I remember on my playthrough, I never got as far as he's going to.
And
Or
I
as
thought
he has,
thought
rather.
Hypixel fishing was bad.
Jesus, nah, it's not that bad. But thing is, I missed like one of the legendary fish that's in like winter, and I
Ooh.
had to wait the entire second year up until winter, and like immediately caught that last fish. It was like, bruh.
I would have been
Here's the
mad.
funny thing. Here's the funny thing. I don't even think it was the last fish that I caught because there were some that were on like Ginger Island.
Ginger.
There's like an entirely different island called Ginger Island where like ginger just naturally grows, and that's why it's called Ginger. And it's like a little tropical island. And like there's been this massive debate over like maybe 2 or 3 episodes. The guy doesn't want to use like exploits or bugs. And there's a golden walnut. Yes, don't ask. You have to get all of them for perfection. But essentially, he needs to get like all of them, right?
Yeah.
And there's one that you have to upgrade your pickaxe to mine a boulder that the walnut is like sitting under after you dig up like some dirt or whatever. And upgrading tools costs money, so he's a bit apprehensive, obviously, because the goal is to spend as little money as possible. But you can detonate a bomb that will it doesn't destroy the like actual rock, but it does give you the walnut. And he's been really debating it. Do I use it? Or do we call it an exploit and just upgrade the pickaxe? Because he doesn't want to use exploits.
Yeah.
And it's like a big debate. It's like, And, like, I don't know if he's going to or not. It's like a long way away right now. But in, like, the current place that I'm at, he was going to go ask the like, main dev, Concerned Ape, if he can actually get a hold of him. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, because I'm on like VOD 5 or 6 maybe out of like 70. So we'll see.
Find out in the next episode.
In the next 4-hour VOD, they're all like 3 for 3.5 hours, so it's not exactly like he's skimping you on
A
content.
VOD a day, bro. And you've
But
got
it's
half
not.
a year.
Not a VOD a day. It's multiple VODs in a week, maybe 3.
No, I'm
That's
saying
it.
if you watch a VOD a day.
Oh yeah, if I do a VOD a day, it'll take me like a little while.
I've
But,
just looked up at your building and just seen all the yellow on that second floor still.
oh, I know. I'm busy working on it. It takes a long time. You know how it is. And it's kind of nasty how like weird it is to clean off this second floor.
Oh,
I don't know, it feels really
I'm stuck.
awkward. Mauled?
I actually got stuck there for a minute.
Lamau.
The bit behind the fire exit's a little bit tight. And there's you have to get underneath the railing there for the wall, like the top, like the copings on the wall.
What, and you just about got like soft locked there?
Yeah, because I had to lay down, so obviously I'm laying down. The game's like you're laid down in a small space and you've turned slightly.
Yeah, I still need to record Iron Lung. I might do it on like maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, man, do it whenever.
It's going to be one day when I'm not with you, because I mean, if I'm with you, we're going to be recording like Enigmatica or whatever. Obviously.
Yeah. I've heard it got a lore update, so you'll be going into it at quite a nice little stage, and might even be able to make a couple of episodes out of it.
I don't know about a couple, but we'll see. It's likely it's going to be like a one-off, or if I can't beat it, I'll come back to it, but we'll see. I don't know if it's like a hard game or anything, so...
Isn't? Well, it isn't, it isn't. It's basically just a game about navigating, more or less.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be like Akamanto or something, because that game is hard.
Yeah.
And there's two endings. You could very easily do 2 videos on that game. But it's not like that. It's I don't know how many endings I has, but it shouldn't be that bad.
Don't know.
We'll find out. I'm just not a big horror game person, but I know it's a good horror game.
Yeah,
so
I know. I'm not massively into my horrors, but I'd be down to do Phasma at some point, as I was saying earlier.
Yeah, I actually know a lot about Phasma. I'm just not good at it.
I've watched loads of it. And I think if I watch it versus play it, I'd probably die if I play it. But watching it doesn't scare me too much.
Well, I can give you like a lot of tips on like how to collect evidences, but like if you want to hide, if like you want to hide from like the ghost or something, good luck, because it's not like I'm going to know like
where it's coming from.
Spot. I don't know where it's coming from, where to hide. I don't know. Well, me and Logan have actually played it a fair amount, but we're not very good at actually like catching the ghost and saying like what ghost it is. We're not good at figuring out which one it is. We usually screw it up a lot of the time. It's because the last evidence is like really hard to actually get for us for some reason.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with that. IGP.
Yeah, because like a lot of times
struggle with it quite a bit when he plays with Dre.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, the dots projector counts as an evidence.
Oh yeah, and trying to get the ghost to walk through that.
No. They walk through it all the time, but I can never catch them on the. I can never see them on it. I never see them actually like go through it. I can see them like go through it because there's a motion detector there, but the dots is like completely useless. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. I'm not very good at using the dots, but I can use mostly everything else. But the book the dots and the spirit box are probably the hardest ones to get evidence for because
I
it's
know the
just a
book's
chance.
iffy.
The book and the spirit box, it can just choose to just not answer. It can literally
Yeah.
choose like, oh yeah, I don't want to do this yet. Lick my balls and just
You could be there
not
waiting
do
for an
it.
hour or whatever.
Yeah, and the longer you wait, the more pissed off the ghost gets. So yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah.
We're just not very good at it yet. I've seen the screenshots though, people that are like level 10,000 or something on that game. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, like how many how does the leveling system in that game even work?
You do the like objectives and you figure out what type of ghost it is, and you get like XP. And some people can literally go in and do like all of the tasks, find the bone, get pictures and everything. Like figure out exactly what the ghost is within like a minute of walking in the building. It's ridiculous.
That's mad.
But here's the thing: it's like a whole group of them doing it because if it's a group, they all get the same amount of XP. I'm pretty sure. So they all just swarm in and just discover everything. Cold? Oh boy, we've already figured out which ghost it is because if like you're really observant, like certain ghosts will have certain special traits. Like there's one ghost.
Doc, it's
All
Leonard
right.
Cal's dad. I've got something filthy for you. It basically said. I messed up, but hey. Go on, continue, sorry.
You can look at it in the like objectives, or not in the objectives. You can look at it in your like little tablet thing or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't show me other messages. It was
That
it
sucks.
wasn't from someone on the fire station.
Maybe after the mission. But yeah, like certain ghosts will have like certain traits. There's one ghost that like if it walks through the dots, you can only see it through a camera. There's one that like it can mimic any other ghost. So if it switches
The
traits,
mimic. Yeah.
there's one that's like it can be more than one. It can do this. It can go through the wall. Never wants to attack you. It's got 6 fingers instead of 5 sometimes. Like, I don't know. It's we're not good at keeping track of that, so it takes us forever to maybe find the ghost. Sometimes it just kills us. Sometimes we guess wrong. That's just how it is.
Yeah, when it like kills you, it's creepy.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally creepy when it's chasing you down and stuff.
I do kind of feel it would have been better with more of a jump scare.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not opposed to not having a jump scare either because too many games have jump scares. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, but like if it had something Call of Duty. So this is gonna be a really weird example for it. Call of Duty added a jump scare to it as an Easter egg. Yeah, on the first map, I got it and it scared the crap out of me. On the ray gun.
Well, yeah, because you're not expecting it.
They did it on the ray gun as well.
What, the ray gun like jump scares you or something?
So there's these things in Call of Duty Cold War called tormentors, which are like red zombies that explode.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what those are. They're like fire zombies, right?
Yeah. So if you get the ray gun out of the mystery box, there is a chance one of those will jump scare you.
If you have the ray gun out?
If you get the ray gun from the box.
Well, and those like fire zombies can just jump scare you.
So what happens is it basically comes out of the box.
Oh my god. So if you get the ray gun out of the box, it can just like replace the ray gun kind of and just jump scare you.
You've still got the ray gun, but this thing will basically jump out of the box and attach itself to you for a couple of seconds, and then it'll disappear.
Dude, that's mean.
Yeah, it scared the crap out of me. I was in the middle of a game when people just heard me randomly start screaming because I just had it jump out at me without knowing about it.
Because you weren't expecting it.
Well, I didn't know it got put in as an Easter egg. Like a little Easter egg jump scare.
definitely would have gotten me too, because it was like really unexpected. I mean, yeah, it's definitely going to freaking get you. It's like when you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's and it's like you know that you're dead. You're not going to be scared, but if you like,
Yeah, it's like if
if you
it's
don't
gone
see it
past
coming,
6, you know you're dead. Or not past 6, but you know, past, the
like if
power's
the
gone.
power goes out,
That's the one
like,
I'm looking
oh
for.
boy, I'm like, oh man, and I like he jump scares me, and I'm just there like, bruh. But if
Slenderman
I'm,
the 8
if I
pages used to creep me out a little bit.
Yeah, but if I feel like I'm doing okay and then I get jump scared, it's more frightening, obviously, because you're
Yeah,
like
because
not
you're
expecting it.
confident,
Yeah,
and
you're
it
just not
takes your
expecting it.
confidence and shatters it.
It shatters it completely. Yeah, that do be how it is. That second floor should be looking nice now, Brandon.
I keep falling down off the roof, and it's annoying me.
Bruh.
There's like
Um.
the building has like little lips, so I keep just sort
Yeah.
of falling.
You know how I used to be doing like a little bit of like electrician work for that one guy?
Yes.
Man, he hasn't came and asked me for anything in like months, which is just a little bit weird. Like, I mean, I don't mind being able to sit on my butt back home and just
Probably
vibe
because
with
he
the
realized
boys.
you wanted money.
Yeah, I really wasn't asking for like money, to be honest.
Yeah, but if you're doing work, what else are you going to be doing? What else are you going to be doing it for?
Well, I wasn't doing a lot of work. I was mainly just sitting there, like existing. To be honest, I don't know. You know how it is.
Basically just giving him tools and whatnot.
Yeah, more or less.
Fair enough.
I wasn't serving like a lot of purpose. I'm just a teenager. I don't really know everything about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that's
Man, let me
fair.
get a drink.
Yeah, my voice is starting to croak up a bit, but I haven't got anything on hand.
I always try to keep some soda on me. I've got some Mountain Dew here. Diet.
Mountain Dew?
Obviously,
Why have you got
the
Mountain Dew?
well, usually I have like Mountain Lion, but the Food Lion has been slacking, and they've been out of their off-brand drinks, which are usually like a lot cheaper. And I've been forced to buy Mountain Dew instead, which is fine. It tastes the same, but like,
More expensive, yeah.
true. But I did see a 4 for $5 deal, which is literally I get twice as much soda for the same price. So I was like, well, I kind of have to buy 4 now, don't I? Because if I'd literally be wasting like $4 if I didn't do that deal. It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They give you a good deal. Oh, hello. I didn't even realize I hadn't completed that.
It's not like they got me. It was more like I got them. To be honest,
Well,
that's what it
yeah,
felt
but
like.
then it's a case of you'll go back looking for the same deal next time, they won't have it, and you'll still buy it.
No. Next
A
time I'm
lot
going
of
to
people do
Walmart.
that.
Like, no. Next time I'm going to Walmart. Because if you're not going to carry what I want, I'm going somewhere else.
Fair enough.
Walmart, I think they're selling the soda for like a few cents cheaper each, which I don't know, really matters.
We're almost at a funny number, cat. Funny
Oh
number.
my god,
Stop
there
cleaning. We
it
can't
is.
continue anymore.
I'm sorry, Brandon. The mission's over. Nah. Well, I guess we have to say nice.
Nice.
Funny number. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Have you seen that video of
Man,
McDonald's? Where
you're gonna
the
have to
guy
be more
yells
specific.
out Order 69 and just everyone is like raving off their nut over it.
No, I haven't seen that. Probably because it wasn't very funny.
It's just one of those things.
That streamer that I was watching. They got like 69 in something, and they were like, "Uh-oh, don't do it, chat. It's the funny number." And then like immediately, chat just they immediately picked up on it because he keeps mentioning it, and they're like, "Wow, you idiot! You brought our our attention to it. Like, foolish mistake." Chat can be very immature sometimes, but maybe you'll get lucky.
Yeah,
And they won't do it.
you say that. There's this guy who I watch, Martinicio Pants, I think is how you say it. He said Gria. No idea what it means, but he just said Gria in the middle of a video randomly. And
Watch, it's like an intensely racist slur in like an alternate language.
no idea. But yeah, he said that, and his whole chat was just grew, all through chat on
I
Just
don't know.
Cause speedruns. And also, they like to say boat for some reason.
I think it's because using the boat, like, you can do a bunch of dumb stuff on Just Cause. I don't play that game, so I don't really
Just
know.
Cause was a brilliant game.
Talking at my well, yeah, it's just not something that I've actually played. I'm sure it's a great game. I
It's
just
fun
haven't
because you
bothered
just get
with
to
it.
blow up everything.
Cool. Well, it's called Just Cause. You do what you want because
Well, yeah.
Just Cause. It's kind of the name of the game.
Yeah.
It's like me playing Gary's mod. I will detonate this nuclear warhead because I can.
Not because I want to, because I can.
Because I have to. I'm obligated by society to ruin society.
Society's ruining itself, it's fine.
Lamel.
I'm going to see Millie for lunch today, and I don't know what I want to do.
You should just not show up. Easy claps. Done. No,
But like, I don't know
that.
where I want to go for lunch.
Well, don't go to like McDonald's or...
Yeah, no, I want McDonald's.
Oh my god, Brandon.
I want McDonald's. I haven't had it in ages.
I had McDonald's recently, and I would rather just go to KFC.
Yeah, I had KFC recently, but the KFC where I live kind of sucks.
The Bojangles where I live. Well, you don't know what Bojangles is.
I've heard of it.
I think it's more of like a southern
American
state thing. No, it's like a southern restaurant. It's basically like the definition of like a fried chicken place. And one thing that they do that I really like is seasoned fries. And they're like really good usually, but our restaurant over the past years, they don't put like any seasoning on it, and it's so disappointing.
Ah, it must be being run by white people now.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't care. Like, the KFC has better food now. Well, for me, because it's cheaper. It has less carbs, meaning I can eat the entire meal in one go, unlike Bojangles. And, I don't know. Like, it's just better because the fries don't need to be seasoned. I will murder you. Oh my god.
The roof's almost done.
Yeah, but carbs are kind of big thing for me. So if I can eat my entire, if like I can eat my entire meal instead of having to like leave the fries and leave the biscuit for like later, because let me tell you, that food, those fries are not nearly as good after they've been microwaved.
Yeah.
So when they're cold and then you've microwaved them, they're all soggy and lame and boring. Seasoning and all, it sucks. So if I can eat the entire meal like right then and there, fresh, it's much better.
Yeah, I feel that with KFC. Their fries there.
Their fries are smacking when they're hot and fresh, but you're not gonna want to microwave them because they get kind of crunchy, but they're not supposed to be, so it's like not good.
Yeah, they're meant to be like soft almost.
They are soft. That's why they're so good. they're actually pretty fire. I've gotten pretty used to going to KFC, and like one of my classmates works there, and it's like kind of awkward when I go in.
I want a Big Mac, a side of fries, a little bit of chicken, and a side of rice.
Jesus, like I always order the same thing, and I always go through the drive-through.
And you just always see them.
I hate. Well, it's not always the same person, but I think her manager is like always there, and I always see them in there. And I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna walk in, and they'll just be like, "The usual," like, "Huh? The what? I come here that often? God's sake!" That's just gonna be more like cringe than anything else. Because
Yeah.
it's like it's a KFC. It's like, bruh.
See, whenever I order KFC, I've just started ordering 2 fillet tower meals.
I order like the dinner. It's like 2 thighs, a leg, a fry, and a biscuit, and a drink.
I'm not a fan of chicken on the bone.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Like, I just don't like eating stuff off the bone.
I mean, I'm down for like some chicken tenders, but the bone, it's not worth buying the tenders, to be honest. It's kind of cheaper, and well, you wouldn't know because, well, you don't care about this stuff, obviously, but the tenders have a lot more carbs because it's like reprocessed, and it's got like flour mixed in and stuff, so it's really bad for me to get Supremes or tenders or whatever the restaurant calls them. It's better to just get on the bone stuff.
Okay.
Hey man, you don't care until you don't have a choice. Like, you don't care until you really have to.
See, I'm surprised I haven't developed it with how much crap I eat.
It's not so much about what you eat. It's just the genetic lottery. I got screwed over. Well, because you're supposed to like have it from birth, but I just got it like randomly at like the age of 15, which is really rare.
So you weren't even having to deal with it for like 15 years prior. You could just eat what you want for 15 years.
Yeah, and I got used to enjoying a nice bowl of candy every now and then, and now I get screwed over, and it's like, man, I'm sad now. Because it's really hard, actually, to move from like being able to just come home and eat like a honey bun when I come in. And instead, I just have to go. I just have to go hungry. Oh, I mean, I'm not really salad. Like, I get home and I just don't eat until my established meal.
You could probably get away with eating salad, though, couldn't you? Because it's just.
Well, yeah, as long as I don't put like any croutons or anything in it, I probably could. I really wanted to. I'm just not much of like a salad guy, to be honest.
Ooh, off topic. There's a game I want to play with you, when it drops in November? It's a pirate game. I can't remember what exactly it's called. I think it's Skull and Bones. I think that's literally the name of it.
I don't recognize that, but yeah, we can try it.
It looks sick.
I mean, we can try it. I'm down.
I also want to try that new Star Wars game that's going to be coming out sometime in either the next year or so.
There's a new Star Wars game?
Yeah, so it's before the Jedi and all that sort of existed, and all the Sith. So, so the color of your lightsaber didn't matter, basically.
There are times where it didn't matter, yeah, because it was just based off of like whatever crystal you had. Some lore, it's based off of like what color you want it to be, and some it's just what type of crystal it was. I actually watched
this is something that's going to make you laugh. you can heal kyber crystals.
Okay. Aren't
As
they like
a
a organic being or
so
something?
in
I don't know.
in Star Wars Rebels, which is like another series,
I
Ahsoka,
haven't
which
seen.
is Anakin's Padawan, actually gets a white lightsaber because she heals a crystal that was corrupted to a bled crystal.
So like a Sith one, yeah. I understand that term now. Oh my God,
What bled?
impossible. Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
know what that term means now. Somehow
Yeah, the Sith basically like bleed them. It's kind of cool.
they know what they do. It's like they just pour like all their hatred and like specific emotions into it.
Yeah, and it
They
cracks the
just
crystal.
mauled.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just mauled like really hard. Just mauled. Ah, yes. The Jedi have been mauled.
But yeah,
Jesus.
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Pirate game. If
Oh,
you remind me about it, yeah.
funny thing, Darth Maul in the Clone Wars is alive.
Yeah?
I
Isn't he
found that
like a spider bot or something?
Yeah, he's insane. He takes over Mandalore.
Okay. The more you know. I
Yeah.
don't know a lot about Star Wars. It's just not something I commonly keep up
I
with.
just go through YouTube Shorts, dude. Like I ain't seen any of the Clone Wars past season 2,
Now.
but I just
Um,
get the stuff from it. And I'm like, oh, cool.
yeah, I just saw like a random video in my recommended, like all of the lightsaber crystals, how powerful they are, what they mean, and all that. Like, okay, yeah, I'm bored. Why
Yeah, I was
not?
gonna say the yellow ones are temple guards normally.
Because, like, my entire recommended, I don't know what it is, but it stays the same. It will show you like the same
It
video for
doesn't
like
update for like a
days.
week.
Yeah, for days. It's just the same video.
Like
It
I've been getting
doesn't
that
matter.
lately.
It doesn't matter if you're interested in it or not. It can give you a Friday Night Funkin' video or it can give you ASMR. It will stay there for a week.
Yeah.
It's
Unless you say
annoying.
you're not interested in it.
And then it comes back anyway.
Yeah.
I had that happen. Literally. It was annoying.
Oh, come on, I'm almost done with the roof. The roof's taking me ages.
This wall is taking me a long time because it's like really janky and weird. I think I'm bugging out the game with me standing on this fence. Oh yeah, you're not meant to be up there. No way.
Probably not.
Oh no, you're definitely not supposed to because it kicked me off after not very long. Hey man, I don't care. It was worth it, bro.
You got what you wanted done.
Oh no, I definitely got what I want. Was gaming. But yeah, I've been complaining to you about those bees, right?
Yeah.
You know we're gonna need to do bees on E2E, right?
Yeah, but E2E is not going to be as bad, is it? Because we can actually go
But
out and find hives.
well, it's not even that. You don't have to breed as many bees as I do on a Grand Skies 2 because like there's quests that want like 64 hives from that only come from like this specific bee, and it's way down the line. Like, but the only bees that we would really need on like E2E is like ones that are good for like it's called BNA because it's
Yeah.
bee DNA, and like you literally use that liquid as like a crafting component. So the goal is to get as many bees as possible, which isn't very hard actually.
Yeah, I remember you
We can
doing
do
it
that
last
without
time.
much effort. Yeah, well, I didn't do it as efficiently as I could have last time, but I will this time because it's not going to be that bad.
Ooh!
I'm playing
Okay, the
AS1
roof
for like
is
a
done.
refresh. Good job. I'm doing that weird office wall, and it's just the last bit.
You missed the window here. There you go.
Jesus. I did the entire upstairs, so just do the downstairs bit. God, finally. Took forever.
How long have we been recording for? Hour and 20 minutes. It's not a bad time.
We could do like a small map. Maybe we could do your Mars rover. That'd be cool. Well, it's kind of it's really small though. It'd be too short. I think.
Still could whack
maybe
on
we can do the like.
Yeah, but remember the Mars rover is a one-person mission, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. Because it's a special. Yeah. Maybe we'll get like a car we can clean, or like a really small house or something. Maybe because if we don't, it's not like we're about to clean like an entire subway station right now.
I mean,
no,
an hour and 20-minute video is still a good video, though.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally good. I think people can get by with that.
I don't think it'll take too long.
I wonder what variant of Two Idiots the title will be this time. It's not going to be that this time. I'm going to actually change it up now.
Yeah, I don't know what to name it.
Well, I know what I'm going to name it. I think it's just I don't really want it. God, this vent is rusty. What did you people do?
They had a fire.
But you had more than one fire. This place has been burned down like a million times with how rusty this freaking vent is. Jesus Christ. Like, this place has been, like, I don't know how you let it get this bad. Like, on God.
As I said, a fire.
Dude, a fire couldn't even do this.
A like bird had diarrhea.
Yeah, maybe like the birds from hell over like the course of 30 years.
Have you seen that video of that guy where he said birds were following him? Next thing he knew, they all went down his chimney.
What?
Bro got invaded by birds.
Dude got Ukrained by a bunch of birds. Jesus. That's crazy. Doorknob.
Okay, window, wall, office wall.
Oh, brilliant. That's so specific.
So,
wow.
wall base is at the bottom.
Go to the other side, to the office walls here. Hold on here. Wait, where is it? Oh, my lord. Maybe it's up top? Dude, I don't know.
I found the wall base.
Okay, well, you found the wall base. I'm looking for the office wall now. Oh, I bet it's up top, on top of the building, somewhere. Where did I put the ladder? There it is, okay.
Hang on, I can see the walls of the office from down here.
Found it.
Where was it?
It was up top. It was like a weird cranny that you easily missed. Like, Jesus. Non-obvious.
Windows.
It's not like there's a few million of those or anything. There's a lot of windows.
Yeah, but which one is it?
Dude, I don't know. There's so many.
I see it. Just come around to the side we were on a minute ago.
Okay, yeah.
The start,
Looks fine to me. Oh.
The black stuff.
Wow, that was not visible.
Hey, FA, any chance you can come hose down our spare truck? The mayor's running us ragged over here.
Why does it say 99%?
Oh, there you go. I just yelled, and it went to 100.
Easy claps, easy.
Just watch the time lapse.
that I never get to see.
Yeah, I kind of want them to fix that.
I mean, I can see why, because it's like
Well, we earned
people
$1,000, which
they
is
had to
good.
download it and everything. Cool. 1.1
Clean.
grand a night. Dude, I'm going to hate cleaning this in solo again. Oh my,
Oh, hell yeah.
this is a big project.
We're gonna do this one, Cat.
So what did we unlock? Oh,
It only makes sense to complete the fire station set.
yeah. I'm just going to be honest. I'm surprised. Oh my god, the rust on this thing is
Yeah.
built up. I'm surprised this didn't just come with the
Oh, the
fire department.
coloration on this is so nice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Looks
This one is really
brilliant.
nice to do already. I'm liking this.
Mm. What time is it? Oh, it's like almost 4 a.m. Jesus.
Jeez. Yeah, dude, the wheels have some built up rust on them. Jeez.
The bumper also has a lot of rust.
Nah, look at the rims on the wheels, dude.
Wow, that's nasty rust. Jeez. That is some nasty rust. And we have like a heavy duty power washer. There's only one more you
Yeah.
can get after this, and it's really late game because of how expensive it is.
Yeah, it's like $9,000, isn't it?
I think it's only 5 grand, but you need a lot of stars to actually like
Oh,
even
did they lower it?
unlock it. I don't know, but it needs a lot of stars now.
Metal cleaner.
So you know how we've been getting like 5 stars? You need stars now to actually like unlock the guns.
Yeah, I'm cleaning these wheels as quick as I can.
Dude, it's taken me a while to clean the bumper, dude. This is so rusty. Apparently there's an achievement for cleaning the van with only the like red nozzle. That made my life easier.
What, me just coming around with the,
With the soap, yeah, it was nice.
yeah,
I was almost done, but you clean it up more quickly than I could. God, oh, the dings, brother, the dings.
You know, there's a theory that the cat's not really missing.
Oh yeah, dude, why does this game have lore though? Is my question. Like, oh my
That the mayor
god,
is using it as a distraction device, so no one notices all that pipeline stuff. What pipeline?
pipeline.
That's what I'm wondering.
Wait, did you read that from like a text?
Yeah.
What? Dude,
Now
why
I'm-
does this
now
game
I'm
have lore? Why does this game have lore? This is amazing how they managed to cram that in. Wow, this is gonna take me a little bit. My neck is killing me. Oh my god, dude, this rust is built up. How do you let it get this bad?
Yes.
But like, I've seen the cat a few times. I've like actually physically seen the cat. When I was doing one of the solo missions, I was in a VC with Logan, and I was like, "Hey, Logan, look, it's a cat."
Did he say anything about the cat?
Oh yeah, he like mentioned its existence. Like, oh hey, a cat. Pot.
Do we have a step
Let's
ladder
do
or
it.
anything like that?
I have a ladder and a stool. Yeah.
I've cleaned this backside, so we'll use that to get up and down.
Dude, I'm just trying to clean off the rust from like this area.
Police
Anything
rules,
that's metal.
fire rules.
Oh my god.
That's kind of funny.
Hold on. I don't have a cleaner attached. Oh man.
Hey, bud, do you know if the mayor's cat's still missing? I'm up at the volcano and I think I see him on the outer rim. I'm going in for a closer look.
Bro, this dude's about to fall in and get himself murdered.
Yeah, I was
Murdered
thinking the same thing.
Murdered by a volcano. Ah, yes.
The
Liars
volcano has
everywhere.
a knife. Run.
Lawyers hate him. Jesus.
Come on.
Lawyers hate him. I love that. Doctors hate him. The only way I can clean off this stupid rust is with this crappier gun.
Yeah, you gotta do it with like a little bit.
Well, yeah, because there's like so many little crannies to get into. It's annoying. There we go. Jesus. Can't even do this with a heavy washer. It's annoying.
Okay, there you go. Let me get that little spot there, and then I'll agree to get off your lawn. Some sneaky spots on this one, though. Just clean the grill right up. No, I'm out of metal. There you go, grill. Sweet, that looks a lot better. Hey Doc, we have a lovely job for you up at the house. When you're free, no weird stuff, promise.
Like I'm going to believe that for even a split second.
It's definitely Ulysses. I can see his funny like. So the cat's. Oh yeah, the cat's name is Ulysses.
Ulysses? Okay.
Yeah, Ulysses. I don't know how you pronounce it. Why would a cat hang
it's
out
Ulysses.
10 feet from a lava flow though?
Because cats can be very stupid. I would know. I
guess it's like the world's best log fire.
Bruh. Yeah, true. Cats are like that. They like nice warm things. I guess a volcano would definitely count, huh?
Just a little bit, you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where can I put this? I'm putting this there because I don't need it my side at the minute.
Well, it's not in the way, so I don't care.
Yeah, it's in my way.
It's not mine any now. I already cleaned that.
I'm really debating if I want to spend $10 just so I can use the thing for the rust.
Yeah, for real, dude. Some of this rust is really in there.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
This thing has seen a lot of fires for a long time.
The one thing I am excited to do is the train.
It's a solo mission, so you'll have to... Well, it probably is, so... I don't know. Maybe it is.
I don't think it is.
It probably is, dude. I find it really, really funny, though. It's like Markiplier's first video on a Powerwash sim. he is immediately drawn to the Mars rover.
Yeah.
He's like, I've cleaned the Mars rover. Oh my god! And he's immediately. I mean, I don't blame. It's like a classic case of squirrel, and he's just immediately on it.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, cleaning a Mars rover would be kind of cool. Let's just be honest.
Okay, I'm within a whisker from the cat.
Okay. Grab him before he like
We're
jumps
up
in the
on this
volcano or something.
outcrop, and Mount Rushless is rumbling more than ever. Oh.
You know, that might be why the town is so dirty, because there's a freaking volcano, dude. You know,
I've always been a dog man, and now I know why.
Jesus. But dude, like, do you have any idea how much ash a volcano can like actually produce? That's probably why the town is so filthy. That's probably why the town gets so dirty. Jesus.
I want to get more lore before we finish the fire station. I want more lore.
More lore? I don't know. See, dude, you had to clean that ladder. I had to clean the windshield wipers. Unexpected. They have metal on them. Brilliant. I mean, there's rust. Cool.
Dude, these ladders are hell on earth.
I can see that. That's why I'm not doing it. So where's the hose?
Right hand side.
Dude, I can't see it,
Hose
bro.
at the back, little red thing.
That, bro, where? Oh, I see the little crevices. That was easy. I get to help you through hell now, I guess. Oh my god, but it's rusty.
Yeah, that's why I'm sort of here, like. Oh.
God, that ladder was horrible.
Whew.
I kind of like, though, that gnome is gone. It's probably been moved somewhere else.
Go check the tower at the back.
Well, I jumped off of your fat head, and I didn't see it up there. It might be back here.
Man, can we go inside of that still?
Bro, there's a soccer ball. I didn't see that last time. I'm just gonna get like jump scared by like a gnome. It's gonna be hilarious. Nah, it's not up here. Ooh, about to fell off. No gnomes.
Now where's this volcano they're on about?
I don't know if we can see it from where we're at. No. The Ember Woods? I hate you. I hate you. I see what you've done.
Just using the lip of the rope.
I'm leaving.
Whee!
Jerk, I have to climb back up there, and then I can't even push you back off.
Yeah, it's fun to walk up. But yeah, that's that one done. So, let me have a look what other jobs there are now. So, do you want to do one more vehicle?
Why not? Yeah.
It's an amazing vehicle.
I'm just waiting for like the most nasty looking weird vehicle ever. Oh. I wasn't expecting this. It's like one of those really old, like
it's worth $10.
$10 to clean this. All right, but it's
Why
gonna
am I
take us like an
using
entire.
glass cleaner on this? Wait, no, that's
It's
metal.
gonna take us like an entire minute.
Do 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 do. I've decided to try this other function, and it feels kind of weird.
Yeah, the aim was helpful for like one thing back on the fire truck, but I'm not exactly a big fan. I'm not about to subscribe to that really. See now, bro, that is the weirdest.
Yeah, I was gonna
That
say
is
I've
weird.
never seen a. I've seen them, but I've never seen like
Dude,
one.
look at how tall. Look at how tall we are compared to this bike.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, how would you do? Do you have to come here and jump like this to get on it?
Dude, I don't know. I got something called impeccable balance for an
Oh,
achievement.
check this out. Check this out.
Stand on the
You see
penny
this pot?
farthing.
You see this pot? Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Isn't there an achievement for doing
Brandon,
that for 10 seconds?
I just got an achievement for it, yeah, for standing on it for 10 seconds. It's weird. Okay.
I'm standing on it. I'm gonna stand on it for 10 seconds. Woo! Well,
Balls in a room. Why would they even give you a stool? Like what to get up on it? Don't need that. So what's our next job?
I think it's
Just all
just
vehicles
call
from
it
here
there
on
for
out.
now. Yeah, it is. The next to each
What
vehicle.
is the next vehicle?
You've got two. Grandpa Miller's cart and a recreational vehicle. So an RV.
How long is the recording? It's been like yeah. Let's just call it here. It's been
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
long
say we
time.
can do it for the next one. The 2 vehicles for the next one.
Oh my god! Look at this image here.
So wait, hang on. Have you got anything to say to the people?
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon.
No, it's filet
Please,
mignon.
please subscribe and like. Cat needs the help,
Huh?
so please go check his content out.
I don't need help. I'm gaming, bro.
You see, he needs help, guys. He needs mental help.
I mean, yeah, it's not wrong.
Goodbye, people.
That's my recording stopped mid